Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone and welcome to another fabulous episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about, the completely unexpected and, of course, out of the blue and just mind-racking critical reviews we've heard now suddenly about the next two movies in the DC Extended Universe movie franchise. Now, no one ever would have expected that people would start writing articles about insiders who are coming out with how horrible these next two movies are, and the two movies I refer to, of course, are Wonder Woman, which is just blasphemous and horrendous, for all the eyes that have seen it, for all the months that is still away and hasn't even come out yet. And as far as I know, other than Warner Brothers insiders, which several of these articles that came from a dubious website that generally is incorrect or makes up rumors all the time, it's getting shared by people all over social media about good night, sweet movie franchise, good try, DC, again about how Zack Snyder was the wrong man, how these movies have been crap, how they've been terrible, how they've been failures. Okay, I guess in some people's eyes, they're failures. DC expected to make $2 billion on Man of Steel and $10 billion on Batman v Superman and wasn't able to make either of those figures come true, so the $750 million wasn't enough and makes them a complete failure. And of course, Marvel's way ahead. They've been making movies for a bit longer time, and they've got their franchise going pretty solid. Every movie's about the same, but they are fun. They're jokey, they're entertaining, they're light-humored, they're not to be taken very seriously, and I think people like that sort of thing. They might go to Shawshank Redemption if they want some of the depth and darkness that has been present in the DC films. So people have had a hard time buying that. So what do they try to do? They try to right the ship, $750 million ship. They try to right it by releasing Suicide Squad. I did not see and had no interest in seeing and read about and saw the previews and saw what they were going for. A more Marvel-y feel, a goofier feel, a jokier feel, a lighter feel, a feel that didn't take itself too seriously. I didn't want to cop a feel, so I didn't go to see it. But it's okay, because I don't really consider that to be the ongoing story of the DC Universe movies that I started watching. That, too, was a pretty decent success for having characters in it that no one even knows, no one even cares about. And now they're doing Gotham Sirens, which to me is another ill-advised attempt to make a star out of Margot Robbie as Harlequin, because crazy sexed-up fanboys like the character Harlequin. I guess some women like her too, because she's somehow representative of them, even though she's batty. Pardon the pun. How about strong female, good characters like Wonder Woman? How about looking forward to a movie we haven't seen yet, and whose trailers look all but fantastic? Every time you see them, there's a couple homages in there people are enjoying. The action looks incredible. Gal is fantastic, as we all said she has been from the beginning. And then we've got Justice League coming. I do know, and I certainly hope that Superman's going to be the big inspiration at the end that saves the team, the powerful force they need to stop Steppenwolf or whatever else might come through these boom tubes. But again, this WB insider says that they're a mess, they're disasters, they're horrible, they continue the time-honored Zack Snyder tradition of being crap. They're bullshit stories that have been put out. They call them clickbait on social media. It's so people see them, and then people share them. Oh, God, please, no, don't make it so horrible. And usually they're nowhere near as bad as people feel they might be, and sometimes, as in the case of the DC movie universe going right now, they're actually pretty good, but people can't wrap their heads around the fact that the rumor mills steered them wrong, or that these films aren't the same as the Marvel films. And the whole idea is we want to have two separate entities here, and I would hate for DC to exactly copy the formula that Marvel is using. I like the idea that we have two different feels to our movies. Anyway, the point here is don't pay attention to the clickbait ads from unreputable sources that seem to make up stories all the time. And wait and see the movie for yourself. I know I'm going to. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, Super Friends, oh!